Hello out there, and welcome to the channel once again, lords and ladies. It's really good to see you today. I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer. We're traveling back to Westeros for some more fun in the Realm of Thrones mod for Bannerlord. This is the third episode of my series, and today's a big day because we get to travel to a couple of my favorite settlements in all of Westeros. We're going to travel to Dragonstone and to King's Landing, and apparently they're both modeled completely, so it's going to be a real treat. I was told in the comments section of my last video that they're both modeled, so I'm looking forward to this. We have some waiting to do first, because I ended the last episode with 26% health, so I can't just go off riding. I need to wait where I am for a few days and heal up a bit, because we tend to hit tournaments in every city that we go to. So if we want to compete in tournaments, we better be at full health. So let's wait around for a day or two, because we're still in Tarth. And then we'll get moving. We're going to Dragonstone next, and then we're going to be spending a lot of time there, because I actually want to walk around, and I want to sit in the throne that's there, the dragon throne, the one that Daenerys gets to sit in, and it's the throne room where Daenerys meets Jon for the first time, and they basically, like, fall in love with each other at first sight. But I want to sit in that throne. And then if there's a tournament going on there, we're going to be spending a lot of time there, so let's just hurry up and wait. Before I leave, I want to check my food supply. We have 22 days worth of food. I have a piece of armor that I can't use yet, and I want to make sure I pinned it. I did. Okay, so we pinned our... I can't do this, or I can't use it until we have Athletics 70. So we need to work on our skills here. We only have 4 more levels to go in athletics before we can start wearing, because every time I've gone to a tournament so far, everything that we've won I just can't use. So let's improve our athletics some more. Hopefully there's another tournament in Dragonstone when we get there. But let's wait. I'll cut out the waiting process so you don't have to wait with me. But I am gonna stick around. Okay, you guys are back with me. I think I'm still gonna wait. We're at 56% health right now, but look who's riding up. Davos Seaworth, the Onion Knight. Let's talk to him, because I need to make sure I'm talking to famous people, because if I don't talk to them and meet them officially, I can't send messages to them, like I can't send them a raven or anything if I want to. So we need to talk to the people if we want to talk to them in the future without actually having to meet them in the world. So let's talk to Davos Seaworth. I don't think he's a wanderer. I think he's a lord under Stannis Baratheon, so we can't invite him into our party. He has his own party. But let's meet him nonetheless. The Onion Knight.
That's close enough. Who are you?
Doesn't really look like him. I'm Davos Seaworth of the Seaworth. Sir Davos Seaworth, commonly called the Onion Knight, and sometimes Davos Shorthand, is the head of House Seaworth. He was once a smuggler, but after Robert's rebellion, he became a landed knight and Stannis Baratheon's most honest and loyal supporter. Davos created his own sigil, a black ship with an onion on the sails upon a grey field. Davos captains Black Betha. He has 7 sons, many of them serving on ships in Stannis' fleet. His wife Marya tends his lands on Cape Wrath. Now, we only ever met one of his sons in Game of Thrones. We met... I don't know his name. I'm sorry that I don't know your name. But the one that died at the Battle of the Blackwater when Tyrion lit the wildfire, his son died. Alright, Sir Davos. Okay, I'm going back to Evenfall Hall just to wait for another day. Let's get up to like 65 health, because then I can heal up on the rest of the journey. Okay, 65% is good. Let's get moving. First stop, Dragonstone. Maybe Stannis is here and we can meet him, or maybe Melisandre is here and we can meet her.
We're just harmless traders.
The broken men join them. Okay, this is going to be intense. This is actually going to be something where I don't know if I'm going to be able to win, but if I'm smart about it, we did level up all of our soldiers to a decently high level. Like, my soldiers are a pretty decently high tier. So I think what I want to do is allow them to come to us. We need to buy as much time so we can do as much damage as we can personally before my troops have to get involved. But I see us ourselves getting a lot of loot out of this. They do have shields, so it's not great. If we can keep a group of them distracted, we can split their forces, and we might have a better time winning. Or an easier time winning. Ouch. Alright, it wasn't that bad, but still. Let's look at it this way. If I get enough money from the loot after winning this, I might be able to afford a freaking companion finally. And maybe we'll get some decent armor out of it too. My men are doing okay. They're killing whoever they come in contact with. Yeah, these guys have really nice armor. I think we've made enough of a difference. There we go, we just leveled up. Excellent. Okay, charge, men. Charge, men. Well done. Well done, boy. Not a bad amount of renown, and we only lost one guy, and he's only injured. He's not dead. Alright, I won't fight the army of 24, but we'll attack the hideout. I need the best men I can bring, just to make sure we get it, because my health still isn't at 100%. I promise we'll get to Dragonstone, but I see myself making a lot of money out of this. And improving my skills. Alright. All of my men are Lannister soldiers. My calves are still invisible. Alright, these guys are weaker than they look. I mean, they look intimidating with their plate armor. But they're kind of pathetic. I haven't been paying attention to the bottom left. Has our athletic skill gone up yet? Oh no, 68. Come out wherever you are. Oh, there's a guy right there. What? Helmet looks kind of ridiculous, but whatever.
You.
Looks like a freaking football player. American football player. What? I hit him so hard that he... No losses. Wow, these pirates are kind of pathetic. We still have too many prisoners. Let's get rid of the bushwhackers, the freebooters, and the forest bandits, and we want the most valuable prisoners. If I don't have enough space for all of them, I'm taking the most valuable ones. There. Alright, shoulder protection that I can wear. The ones that I'm waiting to equip are better. Oh man, they're clipping through my armor, so I can't even see them. "69 athletics, just one more. I'm very tempted to take them, but after having fought a couple of them and looking at their loot, I'm not going to go after these guys. Let's just get to Dragonstone. We're going to be spending a lot of time in Dragonstone, so let's just get there. I don't know if Stannis is here. I guess we'll find out. We can't do the tournament at night, so let's just wait till morning. Alright, let's take a walk around, and let's check out Dragonstone. Oh, we get the whole treatment. So this beach is very familiar to me. Seen it a billion times. Isn't there supposed to be a cave right here? Because this is where they mined the dragon glass, I think. Alright. Oh my god, is the long road all the way up to the castle? Do I have to... Okay, you know what? Let's just go up to the gate, and then we'll look at Dragonstone, and then we'll just visit it, because I don't want to have to walk up the whole way. Wow, look at that. Wow, that looks really good. Holy crap, that's really good. Yeah, see what I mean? I am not walking all the way up there. But this bridge is very famous in the House of the Dragon. This is the bridge where Daemon and Otto Hightower had their confrontation, and then Rhaenyra shows up and deflates the situation and gets the egg back. That's where that happened right now. And then, or that's where that happened in House of the Dragon. And then Jon Snow had to walk all the way up here to meet Daenerys for the first time. Yeah, I really, really like Dragonstone. It's just strategically beautiful. Beautiful positioning for a castle. I would not want to siege this castle. Alright, yeah, we're not going to walk up the whole road. Let's just go to the arena. We'll take part in the tournament, and then from the arena, we'll visit the city. We'll walk around the city from the arena. Celtigar gloves with bracers. Alright, I have 90% health, so I'm ready to go. Oh, look at this. We have a special arena. That's cool. Dennis Bar Emmon. He's the only other named character here. The gloves look pretty cool. Hey, shouldn't we be jousting? Shouldn't we be jousting? Ooh, I like his armor. Dragonstone Houseguard. So we were able to carry a Dragonstone Archer, which is a really low tier soldier. I like how you can see Dragonstone in the distance. There's nobody in the tavern. Alright, let's go to the... We'll visit the tavern, and then we'll leave the tavern. Because if I chose walk around town again, it would probably send me back to the beach, and I don't want to have to walk that far again. So we'll just enter the city from here. Oh, there it is. I like it a lot. I think I want Dragonstone, man. I think I want to conquer it. That's thinking way ahead. I'm in no position to conquer this. But I wouldn't mind having Dragonstone. Alright, hopefully this is the entrance. Ooh, check that out. I like this guy's armor. He's got the, he's got Stannis' sigil on the armor. Dude, that's awesome. Dragonstone House Guard. Yeah, I like his armor a lot. Ooh, I like how the light reflects off the walls. A flying buttress. Alright, who's the lucky man that gets the bribe? I'm noticing it's getting cheaper every single time. I think that's because our renown is going up slightly. As our renown goes up, it's gonna... Eventually, we're gonna be so renowned that I don't have to bribe my way in. Oh, yeah. Alright, who's here? Is there anybody here? Melisandre's here. Selyse is here. Maria Stanton. Dennis Bar Emmon. Let's talk to Melisandre, and we'll talk to Selyse. But first I have to sit in the throne. Slowly. Then I just go to sleep. Yep, this is where Jon Snow and Daenerys met for the first time, and it was love at first sight. Now, there should be a way to see the map room. Check it out. This is where Melisandre and Stannis banged, right here. I just got done watching the second season, and that's when it happens.
I don't know you. I suppose you should tell me your name.
I'm Robert, and who are you? I'm Melisandre of the Baratheon. Melisandre is a red priestess of R'hllor and a Shadowbinder, hailing from the city of Asshai in the further east of Essos. She has joined the court of Stannis Baratheon, Lord of Dragonstone, believing him to be the Azor Ahai reborn, a hero destined to defeat the Great Other. She has become an influential advisor to him and his family. She's honest. She doesn't have any negative traits. What do you mean she's honest? She, like, lies all the time. She's a lady. She's not a wanderer, so I can't bring her into my party. Her skills aren't that great. Okay, now that we've met her, we can send her a raven if we want. Now let's talk to Selyse.
Well, and what do we have here? Would you care to tell me your good name?
Selyse Florent is a member of Baratheon Stannis, a noble family in Dragonstone. She has the reputation of being honorable. Her daughter Shireen and her husband Stannis. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this. There was something that I came to a realization. After I ended our last episode, I searched for Marcella again, and I spelt it correctly, and she still doesn't show up. See? That means she's a child. So Marcella is not an adult yet, so I might not be able to marry her. So I'll even prove it to you. If I search for Shireen, she doesn't show up because she's a child. They won't show up on the encyclopedia until they become an adult. So I don't know how old Marcella is right now. I don't know how long I have to wait for her to become eligible to marry. So I might have to marry Marjorie instead. I still have time to think about other ladies, but my plans to marry Marcella might have fallen through because I don't know how old she is. Because technically, in terms of time, she's around Arya's age. And Arya in Season 1, like Season 2, is like 10, like early teens. So I'm gonna have to wait like 8 years for her to become an adult, so that might make it impossible for me to marry Myrcella. But anyway, that's Dragonstone. Thank you, modders, for modeling that. I appreciate that. Dragonstone is one of my favorite locations. We're traveling to King's Landing next. Did I sell everything? Nope, we need to sell everything. We need to equip our new gloves before I forget. We still have invisible calves. And now I can equip my better shoulder protection. Which is also clipping through my armor a little bit, but not as much as the old one was. Alright, next stop, King's Landing. I don't know if Joffrey's gonna be here, because the War of the Five Kings is in full swing right now, and he's probably leading armies in the field, so we probably won't meet Joffrey, and that's totally fine with me. But, maybe Cersei's there. Duskendale, that's how we're getting there. There's a tournament going on here. I thought we were gonna go this way. I don't see why not. We shouldn't be passing up any tournaments. Targaryen Kingsguard gloves. I just got gloves. They're not as good as my current gloves, the one that I'm wearing, but if I win, I can sell them. Let's just do it. Oh, look, they're wearing the City Watch armor.
Die, you bastard! Die, you pig!
Which I don't like, by the way. I don't like the look of it. Damn it. I like when they bounce up when you hit them. Of course, we have two-handers. It's the last round. That was too easy. Alright, I have to pay my way into the Red Keep anyway. I have to pay money and bribe myself in, so that money is going to come in handy. Oh, no, let's... Yep, my gloves are better, so let's sell them. Let's move on. Another tournament? Okay. It seems like every single settlement has a tournament going on all the time. Pretty much. Sir Timothy Warden is at the tavern. Let's check him out. I don't know what his skills are. I've never heard of him. It's not a name I'm familiar with, but maybe he's cheap.
Your health, stranger.
He's a half-decent warrior, but he doesn't have the skills that I need. He doesn't have stewardship for being a quartermaster. He doesn't have scouting for being a scout. He doesn't have medicine to be a surgeon either. He's just a generic warrior. So, no thank you. 29,000? That's way too expensive for what he provides. Okay. Since we're in the tavern, we'll just go straight out the door and... It's raining. Oh, there's the Sept of Baelor. Alright, how do I get there? Oh, just right out here. Check it out. Can we go inside? Oh, and there's the dragon pit. Not as big as I'd imagined it being. Like, you're supposed to be able to fit dragons in there. Ooh, check it out. This is where Ned Stark was executed. And there's the statue of Baelor the Blessed. Which means, I feel like such a tourist right now. Yeah, I feel so touristy. I wish somebody was down there so they could take a picture of me. But this is where Ned Stark got executed. And he must have had really good vision, because amongst the crowd, he was able to see Arya on the statue from over here. Rest in peace, Ned Stark. I just want to see if you can get inside the Sept of Baelor. I'm sure you can't. But it doesn't hurt to try. I recognize these stairs. This is where Cersei started her walk of shame. Nope. There's the red keep you can see in the distance. Very cool. This city is a lot bigger than a typical Bannerlord city. One other thing, there should be way more people walking around. King's Landing is the most populous city in Westeros. There should be a lot more people. Oh, check it out. There's... what are those, dragon bones? I'm not sure if there's any way to get in here. There might be a way to get in on the other side, but I'm not going to waste time trying to get in. I can see everything I need to see. So yeah, those must be dragon bones. And in the House of the Dragon show, the Dragon Pit is like a massive Colosseum-sized arena that can fit thousands of people. I don't feel like you could fit thousands of people in here. Oh wow, we can walk in. Is this supposed to be a dragon skull? Alright, really cool. Final destination, the Red Keep. Getting stuck on invisible walls. Yeah, the city's too empty. They need to add more people. But look how far that road goes. This is a really big city. The Sept of Baelor hasn't been blown up by Cersei yet. Uh-oh. There's nobody that I can bribe to get in. I might have to back out to the menu and then get into the keep that way. Yeah, there's no one here to bribe. Alright, we'll just back out. Grandmeister Pycelle is here. Cersei's here. Johanna Hill. Hilary Serret. Yana Serret. And Drow Farman. Is this the guy that's ruling Faircastle? Yeah, it is. This is the guy that's ruling the capital where my capital is supposed to be, on Fair Island. Alright, Joffrey's not here, but Cersei is. I guess we'll talk to Grandmeister Pycelle, because he's here too. Oh, nice. Alright, Grandmeister Pycelle's over there. You know what? I just finished watching Season 2 of Game of Thrones, and I just finished watching the scene where Tywin Lannister wins the Battle of the Blackwater, and then he comes riding into the throne room on his horse. Well, his horse takes a dump first on the floor, and then he walks in. And I think he did that on purpose, because I think him being on his horse, he wanted to be on his horse so he was on the same level as Joffrey was sitting on the throne. So I think that's why Tywin rode into the throne room on his horse, as like a symbolic thing. So he was at Joffrey's level. Alright, I hope I don't get in trouble for doing this. We'll try not to cut ourselves. But we're gonna sit on the most uncomfortable chair in history. Robert Fairgrave. First of his name, or second of his name, because Robert Baratheon. Second of his name, King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. Long may he reign. Alright, so we can check that off our bucket list. We sat in the Iron Throne. Where's Cersei? She's back here. It's a tiny book with no words. Small council chamber. Oh yeah, I recognize this table from House of the Dragon. When all the counselors sit around this table and they put their different colored balls on the table. There's a lot of ladies in here. Alright, which one's Cersei? She's the only one I want to talk to.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
Well, I intend to win. I'm Cersei Lannister of the Baratheon. We serve the Lord of Casterly Rock. I pass by the ruins of Castamere often as a reminder of my place. I know your name, and from what they say about you, I'd say that many a grieving widow knows too. But that is no concern of mine. Eldest of Tywin's children and Queen of the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros. Oh, no, Queen Regent. She's the Queen Regent. Joffrey's the king. She's the Queen Regent. She's cunning, manipulative, and beautiful, and ruthless. She may be a woman, but she is a fighter. She's the twin sister of Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. So yeah, Myrcella is here. She exists, but she's a child. I don't know how old she is. It doesn't tell me. Princess Myrcella Baratheon is known to the Seven Kingdoms as the middle child of Robert Baratheon and Queen Cersei Lannister, a member of House Baratheon of King's Landing. Her siblings are Princes Joffrey and Tommen. Myrcella has golden curls, emerald eyes, and full lips. She is described by her uncle, Tyrion Lannister, as having all of her mother Cersei's beauty, but none of her mother's nature. Myrcella is delicate, beautiful, and courteous. For her age, she displays courage, strong will, and high intelligence. Well, I don't know how old she is. So, yeah, as for now, Myrcella is completely unavailable for me to marry. I want to see what was on the other side of the throne. There was another entryway. Hey, shouldn't have Joffrey taken the vines off of the pillars? Maybe Grand Maester Pycelle's down here. Oh, there's Vhagar's skull. I wish you could see a little bit better, guys. I know it's kind of dark, but you know what I'm going to do really quickly? I'm going to sharpen things up a bit, but let's configure the exposure just so we can see a little bit, and then I'll bump it back down. No, it doesn't really help. I hope it's not too dark on YouTube, guys. I hope you can see this, but here's the skull of Vhagar. I think that's Vhagar's skull, yeah. Is this the big room where they had the map? I guess this is supposed to be the King's Chambers? Alright guys, I'm sorry. I know it's taking this long, but I wanted to explore. Oh, here's the map room. Cool. This technically doesn't exist until later, when Cersei is ruling and she's the queen. She doesn't do this until then. She doesn't paint that until the later seasons. But I'm glad it's still here. Alright, Pycelle, what have you got to say? Can you sell me Milk of the Poppy, my good maester? I only have the best, fit for kings. It will not come cheap. Sure, hand it over. Actually, no. Do I need Milk of the Poppy? That's not something I need to spend money on right now. Alright, that's everything, guys. We've explored as much of the Red Keep as we can explore. Okay, let's participate in this tournament now. Kingsguard boots. I do need new boots so I can get my calves back. Is that supposed to be Barristan Selmy? That guy got hit hard. Hey, that's the leader of Faircastle. We just knocked him out. Oh no, he did advance. That was annoying. Now, let's get our legs back. Yeah, is this supposed to be Barristan Selmy? Or is that supposed to be Meryn Trant? I can't use them. Athletics 120. So I'm not going to get my legs back. It's going to be a while before I get 120 athletics. I'm only at 77 now. I'm just going to sell them. I'm not going to wait to have to equip those. They're not even worth that much. Did we talk to the Tavern Keeper? In case we didn't, I'm doing it one more time. Yeah, we did. I think we did. Even if we didn't, it's not a big deal. Alright, where to next? I really want to travel to the Eyrie. I'm okay on health. We're saving up a little bit more money now. We're getting up to 20,000. I still haven't come across a companion that I want to hire. Alright, I'm going to travel to Maidenpool. Maybe there's a tournament here. Let's go to Maidenpool, then to Salt Pans, and then we'll travel to the Eyrie. And then I think, after we've done all that, we'll wrap it up there, because I think that's going to be a good amount of time. This is not a city that I'm interested in walking around in, but we will go to the tavern and see if there's any companions nearby. Quartermaster, nobody. Scout. Dick Crab. Last seen at Fair Market. Nope. The Dick Crab. Surgeon? Nope. Alright, the Eyrie is our next destination, our next big destination. Bracken Elite Boots. Alright, maybe I can wear these and I can get my legs back. Athletics 30, and it's got decent leg armor. Alright.
Yeah! I'll eat your liver!
I guess we're technically in the Riverlands now, because that's the armor that we see here. Riverlands armor. I'm not the biggest fan of Riverlands armor, but I can think of other armor sets that I hate more. Like the Phrase. I hate the Phrase armor. Brendan Blackwood. I was told in the comment section of my last video that Blackwood archers are some of the best archers in the game, and you do get them in the Riverlands. But they're a noble troop, and you need to have a high relation in order to get those really good troops. But apparently the Riverlands, they have good archers. So thank you for that, commenters. We're just not there yet. I'm not growing my party at all. Robert and Wayne. Just Wayne. Yay! We got our legs back. Okay, on to Salt Pans. Another tournament. There's a tournament everywhere, honestly. Zolo of Mir.
Right. So,
Right.
who might you be then?
Dick Crab again? Alright. We don't need to travel around this city because I'm not interested in seeing it. We'll just go straight to the arena. And then after this tournament, I promise, we're just going to go straight for the Eyrie. And then that's where we'll end it. I want to see the moon door. Alright, we have to wait till daytime. Oh, and the tournament's gone. Alright, that makes it easy. Who approaches the bloody gate? The bloody hound. Who's this? Lysa Arryn? Let's meet her. She's an important person.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I'm Lysa Arryn. I'm Lady of the Eyrie, Warden of the East. Lysa is the youngest daughter of Lord Hoster Tully of Riverrun and his wife, Lady Manisa Went, and widow of Jon Arryn, the late Lord of the Eyrie and Hand of the King to King Robert I Baratheon. Since Jon Arryn's death, she has assumed control of the Vale via her son. Why doesn't she have a... Oh, no, yes, she does. I'm sorry. I have a mic right in front of my screen. I didn't see it. Robin Arryn. It's right here. Robin Arryn, also called Sweet Robin by his mother, is the only son of Lord Jon Arryn and Lady Lysa Tully. Robert is named after King Robert I Baratheon. Robert... Oh, his name is... Robert? Or is this supposed to say Robin? Or is his name Robert? I don't know. Painfully thin for his age and has been sickly all his days. Some suspect that Peter Baelish is his real father, but he has been raised by Lord Arryn with love due to his inability to father more children. Alright, we've met the leader of the Vale. Yeah, apparently the Eyrie is just a generic imperial city. Ooh, his armor looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I like his armor. Okay, let's see. Please let there be a moon door. Oh my god, yes. Hell yes. Saffron and our Royce. Nestor Royce. I'm interested in recruiting some of your household guard. I'm afraid not. Okay, never mind.
Who are you? And what do you want?
Who are you? I'm Saffron of the Arryn.
Your pardon. I did not catch your name.
I'm Andar Royce of the Royce. Sir Andar Royce is a knight from House Royce and is the eldest son and heir of Yon Royce, Lord of Runestone. If you ever want a chance for glory, you might want to consider fighting for me. One day you can tell your grandchildren that you served under my command. Alright, we have to... Oh, well, here's the moon door. This is where, Bronn and Tyrion became fast friends. Make the bad man fly. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn down. Alright, we have to sit in every single throne. I think this throne is made out of weirwood. I think this is supposed to be the wood from a weirwood tree, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very cool. Alright, I'm getting everything that I wanted. We got Dragonstone, we got that throne room. We got King's Landing, we got that throne room. We didn't get a unique city for the Eyrie, but we did get the throne room. And there is no... Oh, there's no tournament going on here. That's odd. Alright, you know what, guys? I think this is a good place to end it. This is a nice place to end because the next leg of our journey, in our next episode, we'll go to the Twins, which apparently is also modeled. So, the Twins is modeled. We'll do that. Then we'll do Winterfell. And then we'll go to Castle Black, and we'll go to the Wall so I can piss off the edge of the world. I don't know if you can actually go on top of the wall, but apparently Castle Black is a thing. So, Castle Black is modeled, but I don't know if there's an elevator and we can go on top of the wall. Because I want to do what Tyrion did. I want to piss off the edge of the world. So that's our next leg. The next leg of our journey will be basically the north. So we're ending this one in the Eyrie. Let's sell these boots that I keep forgetting to sell. One of my commenters really wants me to meet Hodor, and I think we'll meet them in the next episode, hopefully, if everything goes well. He should be in Winterfell. Hopefully, and he's not carrying Bran to Castle Black right now. Yeah, I mean, I need to stop thinking about the show and where people are, because that doesn't apply here. We already saw that Osha... We met Osha down here in Tarth, which is, like, not where she's supposed to be, so... These people can pretty much be anywhere, but I'm pretty sure we'll have some luck. Maybe we can find Hodor. I don't know if I'm gonna bring him into my party, but we'll at least meet him. You know what? Since I met all these people, it's good that we're meeting them, because I can always just send them a message, and I can bring them in if I decide to. So it's good that we're meeting these people, even though I can't afford them. So if I want Syrio Forel, we can send a message. If we want Gendry, we can send him a raven now because we met him. You see what I mean? So it's good that we're meeting people. Even though we're not hiring them, we're still meeting them. But anyway, lords and ladies, that's going to do it for today. I think I'm going to give you guys a new thumbnail. I think I'm going to make a new thumbnail for this episode. I might do King's Landing as a thumbnail. Because my first thumbnail was the game's representation of Casterly Rock, but we've traveled quite a bit since then. So I think I'm going to do a new thumbnail. I'll do King's Landing thumbnail, so that'll be fun. But anyway, lords and ladies, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already subscribed. By the way, my channel is experiencing like a lot of growth right now. We just hit 2,500 subscribers and we're still continuing to grow. This is like the most my channel has grown in like the shortest amount of time. So that's really, really good. I should have said this at the beginning of the episode, but I just wanted to get playing. But thank you to everyone who's been subscribing recently. I appreciate that. To everybody who's new to the channel, welcome, my friends. I hope you're enjoying the series. It's great to have you. And I hope to see you in the next episode. So episode 4 will be coming at you soon, lords and ladies. But until then, have a good one, guys.